So, hello all the people that aren't actually here right now. And welcome to the continuation of the Final Fantasy IV 5-job Fiesta. That is going to be very, very difficult from here on out, just because of who I have to work with. But last time I got through the Tower of Zot, which was definitely one of those difficult areas. So now that I'm done with that, hopefully things won't be as... I don't know. I honestly don't quite remember what it is that I'm expecting here. But we dropped the key into the well. And the world comes to an end. Okay then, let's see what kind of destruction we wrought upon the world. Yeah, we just made a big ass hole in the ground. And we're just gonna go dive right on. And wow, that was... And I am not in control right now. And of course the Red Wings got here first. And we're in the middle of a crossfire! Woo! And I'm still not in any control. Yeah, Sid, get us out of here. Can you get us out of this in one piece? No, apparently not. Oh dear. Oh, we're alive. But the question is, where are we? Yeah, yep. Go ahead and save here. And head into this handy castle, the Castle of Dwarves. Lolly-ho! Golbez is a bad guy, but you seem different. Might as well talk to the king first thing. I am the king of dwarves, Giot, and the ruler of the underground. And they've already gotten 2 out of the 4. But the crystal in this castle is still safe. Our tanks turned them away. Yeah, we were kind of in the middle of that. You have strange things in the world above you. I have no idea. Yeah, unfortunately. Must go back to the upper world and wrap the body with mystic silver. Okay. It's only just now that I realized we've got 2 canes in this cutscene. Methinks maybe I should change that up. Okay. Oh dear. I saw that. Haha. I remember this. I didn't think it would be happening quite this soon, though. And we're about to fight Alice Murgatroyd. Figures the one time I don't do Toho as the pre-stream thing. I remember this fight being a thing, but I don't quite remember what that thing was. We're the Calbrina. We'll take this good news as presents to Master Golbez. Yippo! Oh dear. Okay, and that's that one dead. And that doesn't really do much of anything. HP ran. Oh! Alright, the poison! I forgot I had him equipped with the poison claws. If I can take out the blue ones first. And if I can knock out the red one real fast, then that should... I think I can knock out this fight real fast. Yes! Haha! I am glad that that worked. One thing that I do remember from this is that if you're down to like either one color or one doll overall, it'll turn into one big doll, and then it'll split off into 6 again. Which, in theory, can make that fight last forever, but I'm glad I was able to cut that one short. Golbez, you got me the other day, but now the old mage is gone. Not really. He's still here with us. I will tell you why I'm gathering the crystals. All the crystals, both light and darkness, are the keys to reactivate the Tower of Babel that leads to the moon. It is said the moon possesses powers beyond human comprehension, and there is only one more crystal to get. You've been very helpful. Receive your last reward. Oh god, I have to fight you. Although I do know what's about to happen now that I think about it. Is that it? I haven't even done anything yet. Eh? Oh. And he paralyzes all of us. Wait till you see the real terror. Mealtime Shadow! And he summons a Shadow Dragon. Demolish! Oh, hello, Insta-Kill! And you, Cecil. Dragon Breath! Eh? Oh! And what is this? That mist blew my Shadow Dragon away! And the rest of us can move again. Thanks to some mysterious benefactor. Okay. This, am I actually supposed to do something here? Because I worry that I'm not actually going to survive this. And lit 3 again, and Kane is dead. Okay, good. I just had to survive that long. And Yang hit the mother lode. Holy cow, did he ever. I am not too upset about that. And Rydia has returned. Leviathan swallowed me and took me to the land of the summoned creatures. I can't use any more white magic, but I increased my powers as caller and user of black magic. There, the time flows differently. That's how she grew up about 10 years and 2 months. The queen there told me, the greater power of evil is at work. We must confront it together. Yay! I do not perish. Oh dear. And now he's just a hand, but it's a hand that's... Why are we just standing there letting him do this? Drat you. Well, so much for that. You must protect the last crystal, then. It's in the sealed cave of Northwest, but do not worry, the cave cannot be entered without the key. I know, give us the key so we can open it, and then he can get it then. Now Golbez is busy trying to get the last crystal. We'll draw their attention with our tanks and you can sneak in. Okay. We'll do it. There's a path through the exit in the bottom of this castle. Go whenever you're ready. Yeah. Param was the first character we had. Might as well have him up front. Am I at full health? No, I am emphatically not. What kind of stuff do we have? Ooh. Flame spear as well. That'll be good for Sid. Though I'm curious. Oh. That's not really that much stronger. But that is... Let's see, how is that compared to the fire sword? Not sure how much. Oh, wait. You still have that thing equipped. I'll give you the fire. But with that, aha! That is actually an improvement. Fire, fire. Ooh, wizard, wizard. And the rune ring. And I think I'm fine on the rest of that. So you already have the wizard robes, yes. So give you the wizard hat. Give you the full complement. And the rune amulet that I forgot about. Because you're gonna be as squishy as you guys are, might as well try to at least improve that somewhat. Every little bit helps. Sell that. I can officially sell that now. I don't have a need for it. Gaia. Silver. I presume there's an inn somewhere in here. Yes, and ooh. Well, I feel a little bit cheated now. If I had known that was in there, I wouldn't have bought one. There's apparently nothing in any of these. Ooh. Except a little bit of money. Alright, what's up here? Ether. Strength? Is that a ring? Yeah, it is. Can Kane or Sid use this? Yes. Attack goes up. Defense goes down by 4. No. No. Ether 2. And Elixir. Nice. And what's... Where's that other... Oh, there it is. You know what? I'm gonna save that. And, oh, this is the big chocobo. And get carrots for free that we can summon the darn stupid thing with. Though I don't really see any need for it, because my inventory isn't that cluttered. That's where the secret passage was that he told us about. So, I can't heal up there, but... Aha. Yep. Heal ourselves up, because we kinda need it. By chance, what's in here? Some extra money. Alright. And yep, that leads to there like I thought it would. I think we'll be alright. And the left tower. I presume that I have to go sneakily around here. Aha. There's a bit more money. And that's it. And there's Naming Way and Cure 2. There we go. Another elixir. And an ether. Black belt. That sounds like something for you. Darn right it's something for you. I like that. And this is all of the outer stuff. Many guys, yeah, yeah. But many good guys too. Okay, so what's down this way? Wait, oh, right. I think I want to save at the moment. Because I saw that there was the flame spear for sale. And I want to know if that's an improvement over the fire sword. I would presume it was, but it's why I'm saving. So that just in case it isn't, I can just go back. That's about 5 levels of Go ahead and sell that. I'll keep the slumber. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And is there anyone else that could use the okay, nobody else could use the fire sword. So I'll just go ahead and get rid of that. I'm gonna keep the earth hammer just in case. Keep the slumber, keep the drain. Alright. I could have. I still can get armor for Sid, can't I? Because I've got the money. Well, I've got some of the money for it. I can at least get that much. Exit. Well, you know what? That's fine. If we get hit by ice attacks, that'll come in handy. Because I'm pretty sure that doesn't come with a weakness to fire. I know some games do that. I don't think this is one of them. Alright. So I'm about as geared up as I'm going to be without going way out of my way. More so than I already have. So let's just head onwards. And all that stuff is already... The Tower of Babel has a huge cannon called the Super Cannon. Well, that sounds just delightful. Ooh, more treasure. Cabin. Okay. I like. Yep, and Yang went up to 26 on that fight. Monsters here in the underground are strong. Are they now? I'm brave, but yeah. But the strongest of the four fiends called Rubicant of Fire is there. Do not overestimate your powers. Retreat. yeah, retreating is definitely something that I plan on doing on occasion. And I believe that'll give me a full heal, won't it? Yes, it will. Alright. Time to head into the teeth of... So, I'm 84 out of 0 HP. Okay. I don't understand this, but... Am I going the right way? I'm not sure if I'm going the right way. Not that there's that many ways I can even go. Well, at least the imps go down as quickly as they always do. Dang, is Sid that slow? Oh, really? So, axes? Axes can do that? Go and attack from the back row? Huh. That is interesting. What's... 43... 44... Let's try this out. Dang! Armadillo went down pretty quick. Actually, it doesn't really seem to... I thought his attack was actually a bit better on the... What's Yang's attack? 64 versus 73. But he is hitting a lot more often. I think I'll change that back. Oh, wait. Before I do anything else, bit of a touch-up. And again, I hope I'm going the right way. Yep, okay. This is where we're supposed to be. Strike first! Goodness knows. Oh, jeez. This feels like a bad idea, but I'm gonna... Okay. So do that, see if you actually... Okay, you did get something out of it. Good. And Sid levels. And we're about to walk right in the middle of the crossfire again. Because we are smart peoples. Of course not. Oh, jeez. Tello was already back to full. Never mind. Although these enemies aren't really that tough. Give a good bit of XP, though. Oh, this does not seem like a good idea. But in we go. Ice arrows. Some lizards. These aren't the same. Are these the ice lizards from before? I don't think so. No, it's poisoned and it's charmed. Hold on. Cure 2 on you, because you kinda need it. Right now. These guys have a bit more health than I realized. Okay, and that one's dead. Though the poison definitely had something to do with that. And telelevels. And I got Medusa arrows from that. Okay, so a bit of a touch-up on you. I think everyone's fine for now. More ice arrows. Okay, and that's one dead. Hopefully, I'll actually get a chance for Psych to go off. Nope, never mind. Oop, yeah. So I'm getting 150 for each use of Cure 1. That is pretty good. And this feels like something bad. Feels like Ice 2 against single target is lots and lots over overkill. Okay, yeah. And you're poisoned and you're charmed. And, ooh, yeah, you got a lot from that. And that healed you. You need to die now. I'll do an ice one. That should still do some significant damage. Oh, heck yeah! Okay. And Palom levels up. Good. No level 3 spells yet, but the time will come. That wasn't wasted. Ooh, yeah. So, if I can keep the Sykes going, that'll keep Tella's MP up, and I can keep everyone healed at least between fights. Ether, good. And I can use that if worse comes to worse. Okay, so that is this floor cleared out, and I feel like saving now. Oh, given that there's fire-type enemies here, feels like there should be some ice-type equipment. And a bandana. Feels like something that's for you. And you definitely can use it, so works for me. Oh dear. Identifying object. This is gonna suck. See if a special attack actually triggers whatever this thing does. Yes, it does. Oh dear. If anything, I should be killing the alert. Ow. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. At least I took you out, though. But my goodness, that hurt a lot. Especially since it pretty much one-killed Tella. And what do I get? I get the Blizzard Spear. And that is a big improvement. I like. Time to bring Tella back to the land of the living. Pretty much bring everyone back to the world of the living. Yeah, bring it back to full. Feels like a little bit wasted. But if I'm going to be fighting stuff like that, Yeah, identify me all you want. Hello, Chimera. Ooh, my yes. Can I get some MP back from you? Okay. Word of no. Don't do that again! Poisoned and charmed. Except I'm about to attack you again. Okay. 10's better than none. And everyone lived! Yay! And Yang levels up again. And the Ice Sword. I would presume that it's more or less the same. It's a little bit worse, actually. And I'm assuming that... yeah. It's pretty much fodder. Strike first. I'm taking the opportunity to leave now. That'll do. I'll have a cure. I'll have enough for a cure 2 in case of emergency. Ooh, cat claw. Not sure what the cat claw does, but I'll try it. Cure 2. How many of those cure potions have I got? 19 ones, 22s. That's alright. Yeah, petrify, whatever. Oh, yeah. I hope I get a good bit of MP from this. Assuming I get any. $25. That's fine. I'll accept that. And Sid levels. And 10 more Medusa arrows. Okay. Yeah, the only one that really needs healing is you. So with that, I was a net profit. Oh, there's a treasure right there. Oh no. Just use Petrify. Or attack the people in the back. Or not. Meh. Archer bow. Whatever. Life potion. Yeah, petrify. And I'm going to hold off until... There we go. Until I got the psych off, and then I could just one-shot it. It would be nice when Palom learns psych too. Then I'll probably be a bit more cavalier with his magic usage too. Really? One step? Flame Man and Flame Dog. Oh, wait. Why do I not have Yang equipped with the Ice Claws? That works too. That works too. And you're dead. And Flame Dog is both charmed and asleep. And I know what I'm using Psych on in the future. Cause that pretty much got all of his MP back. Let's see. Touch you up. And touch you up as well. Now, what else do we have around here? More lizards. Fine. Petrify all you want, it won't do you no good. And Yang went before Tella, which, yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. Not getting a lot of gold, but I'm getting a good bit of XP, which is probably the more important thing right now. Save points. Which probably means up there is progress. Which no. Which means I should take a look back at that other door, because it looked like there was more stuff over there. But I found the save point, and that is an important thing as well. Perhaps even more so. Right, I still haven't... Well, Sleep and Charm is probably a bigger thing at the moment. Because that gives me free reign to just do that. Yeah. And, yep, there we go. 65. That's still more than enough to get all the MP back. So as long as I can keep up this system that I've got going on here, this should go pretty well, actually. Which I guess is a benefit compared to having Rosa, because Rosa wouldn't be able to do this. No. Oh, another life potion. That is... I'm not going to complain about that. Since I've actually been having to use those life potions. Yep, fell asleep and charmed. Yeah. Go ahead and parry till we get back around to Kane. And just one-shot you. Yep, that'll work. That with my new ice equipment, which now that I'm thinking about it, charm doesn't seem nearly as important as just straight up doing damage. If I can one-shot you or come darn near close to one-shotting you, it doesn't matter if you're charmed or not. Alright, so what do we have in these other rooms here? Probably more stuff that has monsters in it. Or monsters in front of them. Yep. I was right. Yeah, identify all you want. Hello, Naga. Don't know if you're weak to much. Not much. And tongue? Oh, you put him to sleep. Okay, fine. You're dead anyway. So what do I get? Ice shield. Good. I have a feeling I'm going to be needing this. I can only imagine why. Did anyone else really get hit by much? No, not really. Okay. My goodness, the encounter rate in this room. Yep. Putting on the ice claws was definitely a good idea. Yeah, Just, come on. There we go. And now you can die. Thank you. And Palom levels and learns Drain. Okay. Not the absorption spell that I would have wanted, but I'll have to take a look and see if and when Palom learns Psych. Oop, nope, nothing there. Well, last time I tried to use magic on those chimeras, they got absorbed, so okay, that's one down. The fact that you haven't been haven't used any abilities, Chimera. Fills me with dread because I worry about what kind of abilities you do have. But if I can kill you before you even have a chance to use it, then that works out well enough for me. And Sid now has over 1,000 HP. Good. Yeah, you and yeah, Yang could use some. Since I believe you have the worst defense out of the people in the front, though not by a heck of a lot now that I look at it. That surprises me a little bit. Yep, more monsters. I'm going to have my strongest attack on you. Hello, Flame Dog. You gonna die now. But not before I drain a lot of... Oh, okay. Probably not. Nope. Tello went first. Good. And now you can die. So I'm presuming that this is ice armor that I'm getting. Yes, it is. And I'm going to do the smart thing and have you equipped with that. Well, hold on. I'm actually going to do a bit of a trade. Give you that. Have Kane equip the ice armor. Have you re-equip the fire shields and give Sid the ice shield. So that way I have two people that'll have resistance to fire. Yeah. Hey, dang it, of course. These tortoises I don't feel as being worth the effort. So, in theory, it should be around 50 to everybody, right? No, not quite. And more lizards. I can handle the lizards. And I don't need you to use Osmos right now. So it still feels weird, Yang and Kane going twice before Sid goes once? Or am I just not noticing things? Strike first? Nah. Yeah. So I see the treasure there, and I'm pretty sure I want that, so I'm going to go get it. And one Chimera, and I go first. Sure. Ow. That was lots and lots of ow, and my concerns about chimeras are justified. So, thankfully, A, Kane wasn't there to get hit by it, and B, Palom just straight up dodged it like a boss. What is this? 2,000? Meh. Not even sure how much more need I'm gonna have for money. Because how much do I have right now? 36,000? I could buy 3 ethers with that. No. Now that I'm more aware of what you can do, I don't really want to deal with you more than I have to. Same goes for you pudding types. And a cure 2. Nah. Oh, geez, really? Stop sending chimeras at me! I'm just gonna be running from them, and I know I'll be successful. Should I be here, or should I have gone the other way? Yeah, there's a save point. I should have gone the other way. But at least it gives me a chance to save. If that's where the save point is, that's where the main path is. And I don't want to go on the main path if there's treasure to be had elsewhere. It just feels... Oh dear. And Tella's dead. Yay. That's when I got these... Oh. Wrong one. Thing is, I can have you fully healed with 3 uses. Oh. Well, if I couldn't actually go that way anyway, I am just going to go ahead and do a reset. And just do one quick thing while I'm thinking about it. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Nope. There we go. Oh, jeez. Wow. That's a lot of damage. And tele levels. It was bound to happen eventually. If nothing else, at least you're getting... HP from that. Because I was worried that you're going to be stuck at 300-something this whole time. So the fact that you're actually... Well, you're not exactly keeping pace with Palom, but you're not being as... You're not being left behind as much. Ether 2. And... Where... How much farther is there to this? Not much! Dr. Lugai. Master Rubikins, please be careful. Eblon has fallen, so the threat is gone. You'll take care of this place while I'm gone. And Rubicant has departed. Except we're still here. Golbez and Rubicant both are gone. Now I'm the leader here. Weird guy. Yep. Well, it's not like we're trying to hide. He's just very non-observant if he didn't notice us here this long. Don't take me lightly or you'll get burned. Now face my beloved child, Balnab. It feels like I want to take out the good doctor first. Oh! Why, thank you, Balnab! Hey... Sure. Except I forgot about that point. I forgot that I had Kane going up into the air. Yep, and you're done. Oil. And then he Ow! Oh dear. And then there's the second phase. Gas switches sleep. Okay. And you poisoned everybody. Thankfully that didn't do much. Okay. And... okay, that didn't do a heck of a lot. But... thank you! Thank you for randomly healing us. You keep gassing the same two people! Ouch. Can you die now? Thankfully that does hardly anything. And down you go. And everyone gains experience but Tella, and honestly, I'm not too broken up about that. For obvious reasons. And Tower Key. This Tower of Babel connects the ground and underground. Rubicant has already moved all the crystals to the upper world, and I shall annihilate the dwarves with my super cannon! Oh dear. Yep, we must do that. Yeah, of course we can't use it. I'm gonna have to check and see if I can buy life potions. Because that seems to be the thing that I'm using the most out of all of this. And... dang. Oh, and that was all of it. Alright. Is there anything behind here? Perhaps... oh, shoot. No, there isn't. Or if there is, it's behind hidden stuff that I can't see. Oh no. Someone's about to die! Yep, Tella's about to die. And the alert? No, I'm not worried about the alert. So when I get back to that save point, I'm probably using a dang cabin. Well, actually I could just use a life potion and then a tent. That should accomplish everything I needed to. Because the cabins probably cost a good bit. Besides, how many cabins? I have 5 cabins and I have 13 tents. Listen, I'll have to check the item shop again because I don't remember what was for sale and what wasn't. Well, it didn't heal all of Palib's MP, but it healed a lot. And that's good enough for me, especially considering I don't use very much of it. Medusa. Okay, and the Stone Man's about to die, and Tella almost died again. I realize that Tella is the squishy wizard, my only healer, but I still don't appreciate him being the sole target. Just like he's about to be again. Well, he was the target there, but ended up being of little consequence. Nope. Nope. I'm trying to avoid fights, not provoke more. As you see, there's a treasure chest down there. How do I get there? Unless I can, it's through here. Oop, there you are. Nope, that wasn't the way to that one. Yeah, 3 dark imps. No problem at all. Yeah, beware, Tella's 14 points of damage. And Palom gains a level. Alright. No one can stop the super cannon anymore. Oh boy. Yang. Don't. Oh dear. Yang, what are you doing? Don't do this! You know, honestly, this stuff has a bit more of an emotional punch when the characters were actually leaving when the plot stuff happens. The where? Wasn't there? Was there? Maybe there's something here in this room that's sneaky hidden. Because there was that one last treasure chest that I don't know how to get. But, oh well. If I can't get it, I can't get it. I still think those tortoises, at least in that large a group, are not worth fighting. Oh god. Yeah. Keep attacking the people in the back row. Thank you. Or not. And, oh, Palom survived. Thank goodness Palom survived. Less work for me bringing you back. So this door was a save point, yes? Yes. I probably could use exit, but there's stuff that I can get. The XP and all that lovely junk. Yeah, that hurts. Alright, are you gonna get another attack in? Yes. Question is this gonna be worth it based off of what I get from this guy? Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you need healing now. Oh, and 2 more lizards that will die very, very quickly. And cane levels. Much needed, considering out of the front line group he's got the least amount of HP. And I was just comparing defense levels. Kane's defense outright is higher, but Yang's got a lot more evasion. Not what I was expecting. But okay. So I already got everything from those. Oh, we got these guys again. Fights that don't seem nearly as bad as they once did. And time to take leave of this place. But not without one parting shot. You have amused me a lot. This is all for play, kids. Farewell. And there's no coming back here. And nice catch. Oh dear. And the chase is on! You can't take much more, Captain! Oh no. You're not gonna blow yourself up too! Why? Yang blew himself up. We don't need you blowing yourself up too. And of course, Sid turns into Kane. Well, hopefully it took out the Red Wings with him. But, yeah. Yeah. Alright, back to Baron we go. Oh, wait. I was going to check the item shop, see if they sold life potions. Yes, they do, and not very expensive either. There we go. Hopefully I won't need much more than that. I'm fine with pretty much everything else. So how many did I just buy? I'm up to... Oh, wait. I have to use the handy-dandy sort function. There we go. I've got 49 of them. Okay. I'm set for the time being, anyway. Right, I have to go this way. So, I already got all the items out of here. So what kind of modifications have been made here? As long as I would say that Sid would know who to trust as far as working on the airship. He probably wouldn't trust just anyone to work on his baby. You can now hook and carry the hovercraft. You can now go to the Cave of Ablan by the Tower of Babel. Alright. That works. They're not even going to consider the fact that he took himself out. Okay. Guess they're used to Sid's various antics. Go ahead and heal myself up because I'm pretty sure I need it. Okay, so I know where the game told me to go. Let's see, now it says back to saying 0 out of 0, so I don't know what to think. But I'm pretty sure that tracking Cecil's hit points, but I don't have Cecil in the group, so seems like they've rebuilt. But yeah, the whole collars thing might be done for. The Soul of Odin, yeah, I already talked about him. So what kind of stuff do we have in here? Is it stuff that's better than what I've already got? Highly doubtful. Also highly doubtful. I could give that to Palom, but while he's in the back row, I don't know how much good that'll do. Healing potion, cure potion. But at least I stopped by. Aha. What do we have here? Tiara, cloth, ruby ring. Who can use this? Nope. Nope. And you can't use it either, and I presume none of the others can use it. Alright, fine. By the unknown fire, you say? Ha 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 ha. I'm not gonna say anything. Where did I park the hovercraft again? I think it was at Mount Hobbs, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Although, yeah, I can't park the airship there. I think I need to unload some unneeded equipment. Now that I realize how close I am to getting full. Oops, wrong way. Probably never use that. Probably never use that either. Not at this rate. I've already got an improvement on the bow. Yep. And yep. Gonna keep the fire stuff just in case. I will get rid of that though, because I definitely won't be needing that anymore. And get rid of you. Alright. So just to confirm... Alright, where is it? There it is. That is actually a bit better on attack power. But with this stuff, I actually have better defense. So I think I like that better. Alright, go ahead and save this again. So there is one other place I want to go to before heading to Eblon, since that's where Plot wants me to go to. But I want to check this out first. I don't think I can actually do anything here as of yet. Grotto Adamant. I don't have a tail for you, unfortunately. Is there anything else here? No. Alright. Thought I'd at least check. There's nothing else here, and I can't go through the forest. There we go. And we can just skip around the world thusly. Or... Ah, here we are. Before, I thought I couldn't actually pass through that before. But I can now. Alright. Head into the cave. Cave Eblana. What kind of nasty beasties do we have here? Ooh. Aha. And you've been cursed. And I certainly know better than to use Osmos on these guys. Did I keep the fire weapon for Cain? Could have sworn I still kept that. Yes, I did. Good. Less attack power, but considering... Oh, well. Hopefully it won't matter that much. No, it will not. Heck no, it won't. Ooh, yeah. Although, it feels like Sid should be keeping pace with us on the damage front, but he really isn't. Let's take a look here. So that is considered a double-handed, yes? Yeah, I can't equip a shield right now. There's some treasure that I can scrounge up. Okay. Ow! Double ow! Why do you get to attack twice? Go. 1200. Blah. And those skulls will go down like nothing. Alright, so how much damage are you going to do with that hammer? Not that much, actually. And you fell asleep, which, yep, gives you the chance to do that. Even though you didn't hardly get anything out of it. Alright, so the attack power doesn't really matter much. Didn't really change much, so I'll just go ahead and give you this back. Though that begs the question for me. If I still had two of those, would I have been able to equip both of them? Because that would be a cool thing to do. Next time I pass by the dwarves, I might try that. You know what? Psych is not even worth using. Actually, that was a drop in attack power. Because he was doing about 300 before. Although, yeah, it did actually drop his attack power. And Zeus! Gauntlets. Why, hello. Can I get another one of those? That would be kind of nice. Give me more of those types of encounters, because I know it's an encounter-specific thing that gives you items. You know what, if it's gonna make that much of a difference, I'm gonna go ahead and give him that back, since it appears to actually make a difference. But I'll still keep the one on hand, and next time I pass by the dwarves, if I remember, I'll save and then grab a second one and see if that'll see if Sid can actually equip both of them. Because if that's the case, then I will gladly do that. It wouldn't make sense for Edge to be the only one that can dual wield like that, but I don't know why I had Palom attacking. I wasn't really thinking there. Because now Sid's doing more damage than Kane. Ouch. Can you give me another one of those Zeus gauntlets? Sid levels? Ah, darn it. Yes. Sid needs a little bit. Yang needs a little bit. I need something that I can siphon MP from, because those stone men ain't gonna do it. Well, good thing you didn't attack me. Is this the same stuff? No, I can buy Cure 2s from here. And I can buy cabins as well. Might as well buy a few. Yep, and I'll go ahead and heal everyone up too. Tell us MP if nothing else. See, we're the people of Ablan. We lost our place to live. This is our home now. Yeah, we kind of saw what state that place was in. Not very good. Ooh. Oh, wrong one. Did that mess with your stats any? No, it doesn't look like it did. So, we're good on that front. Well, let me just look at a before and after on Palom. 35 and 26. $35 and 26. Okay, good. We are still good. I'll just go ahead and sell off those. I'm not gonna buy more ice stuff. But okay, you got ice and fire. And actually, is this an improvement? Yes, it is. And if I encounter fire-type enemies, I can switch stuff back, I guess. Huh. Interesting. Only costs $2,000 too. I'll give that a shot just to see what it does and if it actually benefits me any. Well, it more than doubled his attack power for whatever that's worth. Especially since I'm not using that the cure staff as much as I used to. To rescue the king and queen, the prince is digging a hole into the Tower of Babel. Yeah, about that place. And it seems appropriate that Naming Way would be in a place where someone is about to looking to give birth. Either. And more monsters. Oh, jeez. There wasn't really a place to save here, was there? I don't think there was. And you're just gonna siphon everything. That's one dead. And you guys are just gonna keep doing that because that's what you do. Alright. What does this do? Absolutely nothing. Okay. Oh, wow. And Yang levels. I wonder how much HP he's going to have by the time this is done. And I think the black lizards, those were the ones that were weak to ice, weren't they? I do believe so. Yeah, and the power staff doesn't seem to do a darn thing. Fine. But it did give him some significant attack power. So at the moment, I'm thinking putting the ice claws back until I see some more undead enemies. And I see the hidden passageway down this way. So what is this? A cure 2. Nice. Even though I never actually used the darn things, and yep, there's undead enemies again. Okay, fine. Oh, geez, that did a lot. Alright, time to see what this staff can do. Absolutely nothing. Shouldn't be that surprised. I'm still wondering what that curse effect does. Because it didn't prevent me from... It wasn't mute. Alum levels, Tele levels. Yeah. Yeah, the prince seems to be getting in over his head. Oh, geez, really. I have to wait for you to do your attack. That doesn't really do a heck of a lot. There we go. Nothing there. I don't see any secret passages either. But there's some treasure. Cure 3. I see a secret passage there, but there's another one here. And an egg. And it's a Lamia. Alright. I was going to think about using Psych, but I had a feeling that was going to happen. Oh well. Another shuriken. Let's see. The only one that really needs healing is Tella. Well, actually, might as well just unequip the cat claw because I'm pretty sure these guys ain't gonna be falling asleep. These red bones, weren't these the same guys that I was fighting all the way back in Mount Ordeals? Oh my, 37 damage. Yeah, I'm just gonna put the cure staff back on, even if I don't use it that much anymore. But if I'm gonna be fighting skeletons and such, can't use Psych at all, so I'm gonna have to find some other method of at least marginally keeping us afloat. There we go. At least I tried it. Even if it's not something that really worked at all. Cabin, Cure 2, and I see you. Elixir. Strike first! Which means 3 of you will be dead by the time any of you actually get a chance to do anything. So it feels weird that the hammer would be super effective against these guys. And another elixir. Yeah, petrify, whatever. I feel like I had Kane attack the wrong one. Yeah, I did. Any more treasure strewn about here? I think there was one. Yes, there was. So what's with all this random treasure in this thing that they've been digging? Feels like it's not necessarily the best place for them to be storing their valuables. But maybe that's just me. And save point, long overdue. And more undead. The scary thing is, I could have been using jump and making this even more absurd. For some reason, I keep expecting to see a level up message after every fight. I don't know why. So the game has given me another egg. Time to just utterly destroy it. Or not. Well, now you're dead. Aha! What do we have here? Curse. I have so much fear from the curse. Wrong thing. Really? Must you? I was in the middle of something. Hey, Rubicant, I was waiting for this day. Have I met you before? I am Iblon's Prince Edge. Iblon? What's that? Don't play the fool with me. And cutscene fight that I have no part in. Okay. And the Fire 2 still attacks everybody. Was it flame? I'll show you how. Ow! Ow! That hurt. Indeed, you're strong, but still no match for me. Challenge me after you've become strong enough. What the heck was he doing down here in the first place? How could I lose? We're also after Rubicant for his crystal. Why don't you stay out of this? He is one of the fiends of elements. Haven't you tasted enough of his power? I think I'm just a spoiled prince, huh? The royal family of Ablan is trained as ninja. I can take care of this myself, okay? Because you did just a good enough... You did a bang-up job just now, didn't you? Oh, boy. Rubicant is the strongest of the four fiends, but we still have to recover the crystals. And of course, that's his motivation. I find it interesting that it actually spelled out the word 2 there. Don't even. Don't even. Yeah. Ether 2, nice. What's my health looking like? About the same as it was a moment ago. Okay. At least the cutscenes don't mess with that. Oh. So we're in the tower again. How many... Oh, jeez. How many times are we gonna end up in this stupid tower? Okay, at least Teller survived. But, of course, he's gonna have to heal himself up, so back up again. So what kind of stuff do we have in here now? Cure 3. And more balloons. Yep. I am cool with this. I am definitely cool with this. Although I do feel like trying Psych on you. So how much does that give? 10. And that makes you explode for not much. I wonder how much of that was because I had him defending. I know better than to fight them. Unless I can one-shot those things. Heck no. Alright, so that one's dead, and now the top one's going to be dead. And that one's probably going to explode now. No, it didn't. Or at least not yet. Now he exploded. And yeah, that did a good bit more damage than the last one. Yep, heal you. And I'll heal Sid some too. Oh no. Oh no. Dang it. Don't take out Palom too! Well, Palom survived. Okay, fine. Fine. This is what I bought a barrel full of life potions for. Just for stuff like this. Yeah, top you off. But I saw that there was more treasure up here. Another Cure 3. Sorcerer and 2 Blade Men. Okay. Come on, thank you. Those guys can use virus. Okay. Oh crap. That's not good. Okay, at least one of them's dead now. And, okay, 2 of them are dead. And you're just called an ogre. Oh, really? Oh, only grabbed one. Drat you. I forgot what it was that the ogres were weak to. Not that it matters now. Okay. Ooh, that was a good bit. And learn to warp. And I got a cure staff from that? Okay. I don't think you can use it, but fine. Although I think barring any elemental resistances, I think I should put the Blizzard one back on. Alright, it was the charm thing that the ogres were weak to, right? Go ahead and heal you. Pretty much use up everything. And hope I come across something that I can actually use Psych on. Because I'd rather not... How many ethers do I have? 31 ether ones. Okay, so I'm at least fine on that front, but I'd rather not use them if I can help, if I can avoid it. Oh, there's a treasure chest down there. I feel like taking you out first. And seeing how much health you have. $1,050. Weak versus sacred. Okay. And you fell asleep. Good. Although, yeah, well, I was going to say that I was going to negate that, but he ended up dying. And you just got 5 back. And, okay. Wall all you want. And Yang levels. Nice. I want what's in that treasure chest. As annoying as it is, I want what's in it. Okay. Might as well do as much damage as I can. So what are you hatching into? A green dragon. That is now dead. And gain levels, good. Aside from maybe Tella, the level ups are always good, and yeah, that's what I thought. Oh dear. Though these guys don't seem to be quite as bad as they once were. Might as well try it. Oh, at least I know Yang can one-shot these guys. That is one very big positive that I can take from this. Until I actually get much from you, no. Okay. And I'm gonna have to heal Kane again. And telelevels. Ogreax. Ha 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 ha. And you know what? Time for an ether. So how much of an improvement is this? Oh my yes. Oh my yes. At least I have someone that can use it. That's always good. So I'm gonna go ahead and charm you. Okay, so that's not a throwing item. That's good to know. And you fell asleep and are charmed as well. Might as well see if I can take you out in one go. No. But you didn't react to it, which is nice. Very, very nice. Okay. I like my new weapon. Yes. What do we have in this room besides... Oh, jeez. Mad Ogre dies now. Except he doesn't, because he's in the back row. Might as well see if I can psych you. Because the black cat doesn't really seem to be doing a heck of a lot, and I am not arguing over it. 10. And he only got paralyzed. Fell asleep and charmed. Yep. And down you go. Yeah, I'll top you off a little bit too. So what do we have there? Okay. Oh, we've got more treasure. Ah, dang it. Don't kill Tella again. He's died often enough. And money. Fine. Oh, jeez, and you didn't get charmed or sleeped. Time for you to die, then. There we go, thank you. $15! Nice. If I can keep this going. Before he kills himself. Fine. Fine. At least I got something out of it. Honestly, a bit more than I was expecting. Of course, he had to be virused. What direction do I go in? Can you be charmed, please? No. Okay, if your blaster didn't do nothing, let's see if I can just kill you outright then. Yep, we're good. Oh, the Lamia survived. Alright, B... Yep. Double proc, good. Ooh, and you got 30! Good! Very, very, very good. Let's see if I have enough time to psych you before you kill yourself. This feels like... Well, there's a treasure chest there. And another egg. I wonder. Can I psych the egg? Oh my, yes! Of course, it probably depends on what's inside it. Uh-oh. Die quickly! Die quickly! Die really quickly! That did only... Yang did 1 damage to Palom. What? And you ended up charming him too. That was weird. Very, very weird. But Stella got all of his magic back. And top himself off too. What's your stats at? Your strength is at 1. No surprise there. Middle sword, which is... I don't think that's something that I can equip. I think that's more of an edge-specific thing. Because I don't think anyone could have equipped the... Yeah. That's... There's probably another treasure chest the other way, isn't there? I must know! Okay, I was starting to wonder if I felt like it had been... I don't want to know what that grudger does. That feels... Oh, of course there wasn't anything here. Can you get procced, please? No, but you can die. It feels weird that I'm getting more mileage out of Tella than out of Palom, but Tella is the only one that can use white magic out of this group, so. And speaking of which, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to take a look and see if Palom learns Psych at some point. Because that's probably the main thing that's preventing me from actually doing something with him. Oh dear. Oh dear! And Tella's dead. Come on, double proc or death, whichever. Yes, okay, that works. know what? I feel like leaving Tella dead for a moment. Because none of us really need healing at the moment. And I can just run from stuff that I don't feel like fighting. Yeah, sure. Is that gonna be another Lamia, or is that a dragon? Nope, it's a Lamia. Oh, dear. Okay, we're good. We're good. And a ruby ring that I don't care about. And I'll go ahead and bring the life potion up for easier access. There we go. That should be fine for now. So I'm not overly concerned. I don't even know what the heck my thought process was just now. Well, the balloons seem to be weak to ice. And the Grudger looks like it's about to die. And you fell asleep. See, wait for Tella to do his thing. It only got 5, but it's better than nothing. Or less than nothing. And I don't want to know what happens if you explode. You're charmed and you're by yourself. That feels like something that would not be good for me. Yeah, he'll sit up too. Thing is, I'd probably be doing the same thing even if I had Rosa, but the thing is, Rosa would be healing for more, most likely. What does this do? That looks like a teleporter that, well, just to make sure that you die. And just to make sure of what you're weak to. Weak against arrows. Well, that doesn't help me a heck of a lot, but... and fell asleep and charmed. And that one's dead. And Psych didn't go off. Oh well. And Yang levels and Sid levels. Good. That one's fine. And that does nothing. Good to know. Okay, that one's dead. Ogre's dead. And I'm not sure why might as well see how much this does in combat. Actually, more. Huh. Although there's naturally probably some RNG involved in that, but at least this time it did more. Yeah, but I seem to be needing to heal Kane almost as much as Tella needs to heal himself. Is this a save point? Yes, it is a save point. Alright, how much farther do I need to go? Oh, I think I know what's about to happen. But there's treasure! 82,000! Wow! No. Not worth it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have any money issues for a while. And here we have Edge's parents. I'm glad you are fine. So am I. Edge, come with us. To where? To the Dark World! I will bring you all down to the Hades. Yay, translations. Although that didn't really do much. Although I'm pretty sure that this is just gonna... This is largely a scripted fight. Which means I could probably get something out of this. Yeah, because your attacks are weak. Simple as that. Hello, 105. Alright, I like. Although if what's gonna happen that I think is going to happen, if memory serves, I don't think it's really going to matter that much. And they became conscious. And I'm just gonna let this go, because I don't need to do this anymore. Edge, listen. We're no longer human. Really? I couldn't tell. We must not live long. I'm sorry, dear. Before we lose our mind, we must go. Take care, Edge. It is for the best, Edge. Yes, it's your parents. But you see what they have become. Oh dear. Hello, Rubicant. Wretched little guy, how dare he! The guy turned your parents into monsters on his own. I apologize for that. I'm not like the others you see. I want to play fair. Shut up! How brave, but you'll never gain real strength as long as you are swayed by emotions. Oh dear. Well, it's a shame I can't use those, I see. But my cloak of flame cannot be penetrated even by cold. And Rubicant, being the nice guy that he is, he's letting me go back and save. And I am definitely going to take advantage of this. Oh no. And I believe Rubicant will fully heal us before combat, so it doesn't really matter what damage I take here and now. But that does not mean this fight is going to be an easy one, not by a long shot. Do I have ice stuff equipped on both of them? Yes, I do. Fortunately, I can't do really much with Yang here. Sure as heck ain't gonna charm him. Equip him with ice. And with poison, even though I don't expect that to actually do much. I think that did just actually up his attack power, didn't it? I saw it change. I didn't see if it was up or down. It was up by 1 point, but it went up still. Nah. I just got 82,000 gold. What do I care if I drop 300? Now I restore you to full strength. Fight with all your might. Alright. We'll at least try ice to see if that actually... Whoa! Hello! Glare. Well... Fine! If you're gonna be like that... Uh-oh. Crap. Bad timing on my part! Bad timing on my part, though I am doing a lot of damage! But Tella's about to heal some of it back. Yeah, he definitely healed some of it back. But I am doing a lot of damage to him with everything. And Sid's dead. No, he's not. I am surprised I'm doing this much damage. Holy cow. I'm just gonna go ahead and do a life 2 to you, except Tella died before it could happen. Fine. Oh dear. Whew, but I had enough sheer brute force that I was able to overcome it. And honestly, if these three getting all the experience, I am not going to argue with this. Even though none of them leveled up. Well, now I see why Golbez has a hard time with you. Weak people can join forces. I admire you, warriors. Farewell. Eh? And how the heck did they follow us all this way? You're a bit late. Hey, at least he's giving us credit. Why the moon? For the power. Because that explains everything. No sense in rebuilding the castle if the world's gonna end. Okie dokie. Edge, you are a weird guy. And of course, somehow I have a feeling this is not going to mean anything, but I'm doing it anyway. At least make it so that we don't immediately die in the next fight we're in. Alright, what's... yes. Darn it. Oh no. Where are we now? Oh, we're in the underground again. Ay, 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 ay. This is why I healed! For all the good it's doing me. Hey, Cure 2! And I'm out of MP. Queen Lamia. Hopefully you're not that big of a threat. Okay. So, before I set myself up for a fall, I'm going to try and see how much MP I can get from these eggs. Since I'm free to do so without immediate retaliation. And poisoned. And Sid's been charmed. Well, you psych the next one. I am going to knock some sense into you. So I got 15 out of the first one. And 1 out of the next one. Even though it's another Lamia. What? Wait, no. Sid was not charmed when he did that. Oh dear, how? Should I have gone back and saved? Probably. But it looks like it's pretty much a straight shot from here. And I see another treasure chest, and I'm probably going to regret going for it, but I'm going to anyway. Cure 2, okay, I'm fine. No. Not that the Blade Men are not worth the effort when they're in groups like that. Say what? Huh. You would be happy to be used by us. If you say so. Whose ship is this anyway? Let's call it Falcon. How do you like that? And that's how we get a new airship. We just steal it from them. Works for me. And we just pop right out of the ground. Because that's the obvious. Okay, so I can't go over the lava. Fine. Fine. Okay, I am saving now. And I'm gonna do what I said I was going to do. A strange man. I wonder if there's anybody we know that would fit that description. Can you wield the dwarf hammers? No. No, you cannot. Okay. Well, that was good to know. And I think that's a good spot to stop for now, considering I've been talking to myself for the last 3 hours. Really should be used to that by now, but not necessarily for that long and that for a continuous stretch. Anyway, I guess join me next time, which will likely be tomorrow, assuming anyone is actually here for it. And when we see where the plot takes us now. So until then, this is MeleeWizard, and have a nice night.